Welcome to DIY with Gayle in the Ketchikan Public Library. Welcome, friends, family, and neighbors. Are you ready for the DIY that I've got prepared for you? Here we go. For this craft, you're going to need an old vase, washed really good on the outside, no fingerprints or any of that other stuff. And we're going to use rubber bands, and we're going to put them around our vase, around our vase. We're going to overlap them and make them all nice and uniform. Well, as uniform as you can get a rubber band anyway. So just put them on your jar. Be sure that your hands have no oil or lotion or anything on them. You don't want fingerprints because your spray paint, which we're using a frost spray paint for this, and that'll be fun. It really doesn't matter how you lay your rubber bands on there as long as they're on and snug up against the glass itself. And I do mean snug against the glass. If you have a loose rubber band, it is not going to work, okay? Looking at those holes there, just to make sure that we have some different areas that are going to, have interest, little spots. As you can see, I'm going over the top here. And we'll want that to not be out from the glass, so I will not leave them over the top. You are more than welcome to speed on through this. Use your fast forward or whatever if you don't want to watch me put all the rubber bands on. But there are some of you who enjoy watching all of the action, so I'm going to leave it in there. Just know that you are more than welcome to speed ahead. Now I'm carefully taking them off, the rubber bands from over I kept calling it the top, but it's literally the bottom of the vase. And just moving them down carefully onto the actual vase side itself. Because, like I said, the rubber band must be snug on that glass or you will not get the definition that you're looking for. I kind of like the sound of the rubber band against the glass. It's kind of relaxing. So if you're still listening, I hope you're enjoying it too. Alrighty, I think they look pretty good. I think they are ready to be spray painted. I've got some rubber bands at the neck there. I didn't show that part, but yeah, let's go see about getting some spray painting done. Note, I have them upside down because I do not want spray paint over the lip of the container. So I'm gonna try and do them upside down. Here we go. As I'm spraying, you'll notice that it looks kind of clear, and then as it dries a little bit, it starts getting that frosted look. So when you're spraying yours, be really careful not to overspray. It looks like it doesn't have stuff on it, but it does. Dry for a little bit and see what happens. It seems like I'm always out here trying to beat the rain with spray paint. I went ahead and ordered myself a spray paint tent, going to be here on the 4th. Alrighty, here they are. This is what I used. I forgot to show you what I used. This is just frosted glass, clear, transparent finish. And when I first started spraying it on, it looked very clear, and as it started to dry, we got that beautiful frosted look. Well, when I left, I found another jar that I just had to have frosted without the lines. So I moved these items, and my rubber band popped off. And down here, this only has one coat. And of course I can't get that rubber band back on there, and I'm certainly not going to try. It was just on the lip itself. So I went ahead and left that with one coat. Okay, so I'm letting you see that. And then I'm going to move up here to the seam on the jar. But it's very frosty. A little bit longer and I'll start pulling. You see I have a couple of rubber bands that ended up folded by moving and whatnot, and it will just make a smaller line so it won't be as uniform, but hey, you know, that's okay. I cannot wait to see them without the rubber bands. That just excites me right there. All right, so if you have any other ones that just need covering that you don't want to put lines on, perfect thing to do it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can turn that without causing an issue. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And that's nice and frosted. I can put my hand in there and still see things, just maybe not as much. All right. Just wanted to make sure you got to see what I used. And just to tell you, this was $8. Yes, I know, I choked too. All right, here we go. See what happens when we remove the rubber band. Oh, wow. So there is a little crust. And it seems to wipe away or scratch away. Oh, wow. All right, well, I'm hoping you can see it. Like I said, a little bit of a crusty, but it scrapes right off. Or rubs, actually, just rub. Went under a little bit there. All right, let's do the other one. Now remember, we had lost the rubber band on the top of this one. Had to make sure you could still see. Okay, I could have used a little more paint across the top here. This one I'm not going to be as gentle with. I'm just going to pull, 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 just because I want to see. Oh, okay, I like it. Look at where it crossed. And there, friends, are our upcycled vases. And here's the one without. It is lovely. I like the idea that you can see through it and still not see through it. All right. And here they are at the library. So come on in, check them out, touch so you can see what it's like. I've put them all out there. Plastic flowers. Aren't they gorgeous though? All right, come on in and check it out.